Adam and Corwin are playing games.
They're both so stupid and lame.
The show is going to hell. In a handbasket.
All right, you ready? 3, 2, 1, let's jam. Hey, everybody.
Let's jam!
You know, it's really, I see why it's annoying for you being on this side of how that goes.
Jam basket handing games. Yeah.
My name's Corwin. This asshole is Adam. And this is HandbasketGaming. We're playing Half-Life 2, an American classic. And
we're getting a little bit punchy.
we're gonna go ahead and keep on rolling with it.
Keep on keeping on. Life's a garden. Dig it. Let's do this.
That was a horticulture joke.
Let's do this.
How about we transplant it? You know what? Never mind. Fuck it. Let your plants die.
Let's do this.
Where'd my mouse go? There we go. Oh God, come back! That's good enough. All right. All right.
Put out some cheese to catch that mouse.
Oh my God.
Hit that vent.
Oh! Oh, jeez.
Let's do this.
I am gonna put this.
Whoa.
Whoa! Hey!
I would imagine those things get dizzy.
I get a little dizzy dealing with. Bam! What the? Oop.
Yay, supplies!
Bust all these things up and get batteries and shit.
Bust them crates.
Bust a move.
Bust
I'm back in the
move!
dark hole. I can't even get in the dark hole.
Well, it's because it's too dark. Whoa, what are you
What is
doing?
happening there?
Who are you? Get in the
Oh,
hole.
I'm trying. There we go.
Yay.
There we go.
Yay!
There we go.
Basic
There we go.
skills. You
I'll show you some basic skills.
shoot that barrel! In case you weren't clear on the strategy.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next episode of HandbasketGaming, when
Did you enjoy
I
that
am
2
the
minutes?
sole performer because my partner died of unexplainable.
Was there a barrel next to me? Oh, nice. Did you shoot the barrel
Check out
next
this
to me?
slick ass music.
I'm definitely making it better and not being annoying at all.
I need air.
Well, yeah, that's true. You do. You need more air. It's still red. You're not
There's a certain amount of time. I'm good.
like it hadn't recharged much.
That was my battery.
Lucky. Well, yeah, I thought they.
Somehow I know what I'm about. I am the free man.
You know, I know what you're about. You know what you're about?
That.
Shooting barrels.
Damn it! I'm out of bullets.
You get too excited, you just shot too soon.
I did unload my.
Nope.
That's for the OSHA violation that you gentlemen left in that hallway earlier.
$30,000 apparently.
$30,000, man. Look it up. Answer on stuff below.
I'm looking it up. OSHA. Pallet upright. Fine. Boom. Oh, holy shit. Did it tell you? Okay, guys, hang on. This is entitled OSHA Regulations for Empty Pallets on the Sales Floor. Alright, I'm not actually going to read all of this because that's really long, but he might have probably not 30 grand, but
30 grand.
you mind your pallets, everybody, because he wasn't lying.
I wasn't the lion.
Roar.
Yeah.
Simba. Oh my god.
You mean Rafiki?
Rafiki.
Rafiki.
That's the same. Oh my gosh. That just reminded me of probably 2 months before the Rafiki story. We were out to dinner and
We saw a baboon.
No. We were out to dinner. You had just paid the check, and the waitress took the check and took care of the whatever, and came back and gave you back your card and stuff. and she said, like, have a nice night, or, you know, something like that, and you said, you're welcome.
No, you got that right. She asked if she could take my plate, remember?
Oh, yeah, you're right, you're right. It was just like, can I get this out of your way? You're welcome. As he's handing it over.
I wasn't trying to be a dick. It just came out. I didn't understand why I said it. It was just, I have a history of doing shit like that.
And that was years ago, and me and Jen still occasionally just turn to each other, you're welcome.
I have a really bad history of just like the wrong words. Like as an example of horror, one day, this is back when I first started going to college, and I was like 19. I'm walking to my friend Sam's house. She's gonna give me a ride to school, and
whoa, shoot the barrel!
Whoa. About shooting them barrels.
You know now what you must do. So Sam's riding you to school. Wait,
no.
So Sam is giving you a ride to school.
I haven't gotten to her place yet. I'm actually passing my old high school, and a crossing guard comes out to help me cross the street. And I tell her, no, I'm fine. And she's like, no, let me insist. And I was like, okay.
Let me insist.
Well, maybe those were her exact words, but she's like, I insist.
Yeah, that makes.
And I'm like, oh, okay. And fuck you guys.
Wow,
and,
that's a dick of a crossing guard.
Well, I'm actually the asshole of this story.
Shocking.
She's like, hey, so where are you headed? And I was like, oh, I'm on my way to school. Oh yeah, what school are you going to? I'm going to, and I named the local community college that I'm going to. She's like, oh, I went to Tri-C too. And I'm like, oh yeah? She's like, yeah, what are you going there for? And at this point, I'm just like, because I wasn't actually sure what I was going there for yet. And I'm like, I'm going there, education. I'm going to be a teacher someday. She's like, that's what I did when I went there. And I didn't mean to say it, but the words,
oh, God.
I just said, oh, my future looks grim. Fell right out of my mouth. Needless to say, then the cross light came on, and I crossed by myself because she went back to her car. And according to some of my friends, they think that she may be dead not from horribleness that I did to her.
Talking.
It was just it was a sad time.
So you're my best friend, but it's entirely possible that you're an asshole, and I just never realized it.
But I didn't mean to be an asshole. I mean, you should get some balls at him. Maybe that.
For explanation of that joke, please refer to episode 3 of Half-Life 2. Probably. Don't remember. Anyway,
don't refer to that episode. We don't know which episode. Just watch some episodes.
So initially, when you were telling that story, when you were just like, I named the local community college, I thought you were just like trying to be sneaky about it. It's just like, I don't want to give away the name of my school just so that the crazy fans can't.
Well, I don't want my
fans
to like get all up in my grills. So yeah,
I do. I totally want fans in my grills. I've got a really nice grill out back, so
actually, I do like your grill.
I want to barbecue all over you.
I want to barbecue on Let's get up here.
Oh, and you said speaking of horror, this isn't an interesting story, but it's a story.
This isn't entertaining. This isn't just so that I can fill noise with my mouth.
No, this is more of a like, you know, you might relate to this story. What, did you already clear this room? What the hell?
Well, there's more because I just filled it up with water in here. So
that makes sense.
Around, so
they breathe.
Now the room is
like
changed.
mosquitoes.
They have no more droids.
Beware Zika.
Oh,
Mecha Zika.
Give him Zika. Give him Zika. There we go.
Anyway,
our swoosh.
So you said speaking of horror or something like that, and that reminded me. I'm not sure if you went through something like this. I have a little brother. And back in the day, when we were younger, when I would have people over, you know, it was always the mom thing of, you know, oh, hang out with your brother, and I made my mom vaguely Jewish there for a minute. That was weird. But
your mom's vaguely Jewish.
Okay. But it's just like, hang out with your brother, be nice to Chris, blah 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 blah. Let him play with you. And of course, you know,
I did not need to break that. That was an accident.
You actually needed to not break that. Good work. But she, Oh, excuse me.
Wow.
We would always be
That's
really
what you
nice to him
expose?
because I was a nice big brother for the most part.
I was not.
I know. We'll get to stories about that. But no, you realize you just used. Never mind.
I'm trying to get my oxygen filled
Go.
up.
Just stand still. So we would be nice to him for the most part, but then
That
once it
shouldn't
came
work.
to.
Oh no. Oh no.
There's still the spool things. You'll be fine. But once we had just like had our fill, and once it was like nighttime, we're just like, well, we're gonna go to bed, and before we go to sleep, we're gonna watch a movie. And it was always like, can I join you? And it's just like, no, we're watching Scream, and that's too scary. Mom has said so, and Chris is just like, well, okay. And so, over the course of my childhood, I watched the movie Scream probably 50 or 60 times, because it was literally every time my best friend John, my best friend at the time, John, would come over and he would stay the night. Every single time we would just end the night by watching Scream. It's not a good movie. Like,
No,
it's
not.
not
a
good.
good movie. And your
but-
friend John's not a good friend for making you watch it.
No, he
John.
didn't make it. He didn't make me. It was a matter of we disliked young Chris to the point more than we disliked the movie Scream 70 or 80 times in a row. Share in the comments below if you had something similar.
Speaking of screaming, ow, fuck you.
Speaking of screaming, I'm being murdered.
Actually, I lived with a couple of guys. My very first house I lived in,
Okay, this is gonna take a dark turn.
and outside of my folks' house, and during the we didn't pay for gas really because we didn't. Well, I mean, we could. I love that. Oops.
The statute of limitation
We couldn't
on-
afford heating. So what we did is we used wall hanging sheets, and we blocked off the living room and used space heaters to heat up that space. Like that the garbage house we lived in got so cold that I walked into the kitchen once. There was a glass of water that had iced over.
Wow,
But,
you really did just like live in a crack den, didn't you?
We didn't have crack. But, it was a den.
So it was a cheaper version of
It
a crack
smelled
den. You
really
didn't even
bad
have
by
to-
the end of winter. But I think this one.
Don't you pick up the? Yeah, no, there you go. You're good.
Yeah. Well, anyway, my roommate Corey had to have something. He liked having some sound in the background. So normally he was the guy who would put a movie on and fall asleep. Well, he didn't have a lot of. I had a lot of movies, but I always fell asleep first, so he just put on something that was his. Like the only movie he had was that comedy called Knocked Up.
Oh.
And he'd put that movie on all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is that it was a DVD, so after it was, really, you're still, go fuck yourself.
Oh, go back to the menu.
On the menu, it's just them riding roller coasters, so it's just them screaming. And it would go to the menu, and the movie was done, and I would wake up at like 4 in the morning or whatever to the sounds of just people screaming nonstop. Meanwhile, my other two roommates are sleeping perfectly fine. Something about that always freaks me out a little bit.
Well, some people are just accustomed to the sound of screams.
Sounds of screams.
Oh wow, that's. I'm pretty sure that's a form of torture in some countries, or any country, because that's just like that's psychological shit.
Yeah,
And on the
being
next
forced to listen
episode-
to Fred Durst.
Yeah.
On the next episode of Handbasketgaming, we'll continue.
Yeah.
Boy, yeah! Wait, that's a different guy.
Yeah,
That's Flavor Flav.
that was Flavor Flav. That
Flavor
was
Flav
your
was like,
Flavor Flav.
Yeah, boy, yeah! Is that what he sounds like?
No. Flavor Flav.
Flavor Flav! Alright.
So
Who said yeah, boy?
I don't know. Lots of people.
On the comments
So-
below, tell me who says yeah, boy.
Speaking of the
Everybody sounds
comments
like
below,
boys.
sorry about that clap. Speaking of this,
Sorry about the clap.
I said that.
Didn't mean to give that to you.
Anyway, answer in the comments below what you think the answer to this question is. How many siblings do you think each of us have? I buried the lead on one of them because I already told you that I have a little brother in this episode.
Tell you what, next
Kind of a
episode,
giveaway.
I've also got a little brother, and I will tell you a story about that.
So you know it's greater than 1, or
Both of
it's
us
1 or
and
greater,
one or
greater than or equal to 1. Do a little math on the screen. Throw it up there. Get it. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. All right. Bye, everybody.
Flavor Flav!